Welcome to Python Learning Series. Suppose your teacher came to you and asked to print hi statement. So you just simply write like this. If he asked to print hi statements for 5 times, you simply write 5 print statements. What if the teacher asked to print this hi statement for 500 times? If I write similar like this, then it will take more time, which is waste of time. Remember, whenever we want to do a task for multiple times, we have to use looping statements. There are totally two looping statements. Let us discuss the first looping statement, which is for. Using for loop, we can able to do a task any number of times. For this for loop, I want to pass the number of times I want to print. Here 500 times I want to print hi statement. This 500 is called as range value. Inside the range function, we have to pass this 500 value. Let us go through with the syntax of for loop. For iterator in range value, here 500 is the value we have to pass inside the range function. It tells us how many times we want to do a particular task inside the for block. Let us write code for printing hi statement for 500 times. For I in range 500 colon print hi. Here I is called as an iterator which is used to move from 0 to 500. I value start from 0 and it moves until 499, which is 1 less than 500. Here the iterator I automatically increment without any manual involvement. So using this iterator, we can easily iterate and can print the hi statement any number of times according to the range function. We can also use this for loop in strings also. Suppose I have taken here Growcline as my string which is stored inside the name. Here I want to print each letter inside this name. So for this the syntax is for letter in range print letter. Here name is a Growcline and I am printing each letter inside the Growcline. So I will get each letter in the name Growcline as my output because the for loop iterate throughout our string. Let us discuss about the range function. It contains totally 3 arguments. You might think for printing hash statement I have used only one argument which is 500. Here when I have given only one argument, then the interpreter automatically assumes the starting index will be 0 and ending index will be my range value. And next one is step in the range function which is defaultly taken as 1. Here end value move 1 less than the actual value. Similarly, step also take 1 less than the actual value which is 0 here. It means I am iterating from 0 to 499 with the 0 gap. Here in between 0 and 1 there is no element, like no number in between these two numbers. So 0 gap. The step index is refers to the gap in between these values. If you understood everything, give a like, follow Growcline for more Python videos.